As a kid, our family played music all the time. I saw it as such an important aspect to the guest experience. So that's why I'm trying to create a simple recording studio in the middle of nowhere, which I think could be incredibly unique.
Hi, I'm Becky.
I'm Fraser. We live and work in the Great Bear Rainforest.
Join us while we test new ideas for our guests
And meet up with the amazing people in our community. Finger? Yeah, these are hard new strings too. I know. It's so good. Do you know any songs with E in it?
Can I join you guys?
Sure.
What are you playing?
What do we got here?
Oh, we got an E minor. Yeah, solid. The sad chord. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I think I'm gonna go do some homework now because I'll probably get on there. I still have some science to do.
Homework and EMA. All right. See you, buddy. Bye.
Peace.
So my dad's obviously, our dad is an entertainer. His father, our grandfather, George, was a famous singer on TV and radio. This is our grandfather. This is George Murray. Grew up in Toronto. He was a famous TV singer and host. But yeah, Craig wanted to be George in terms of his entertaining. And that's why one of the core pillars of Nimmo Bay is music.
Our grandfather was a tenor. Just found out my dad always dreamed of being a singer, but I knew that because he'd lock people in a room and play for them for hours.
It makes a lot of sense.
It all stems from the living room and this dining room table. That was the only sort of creative outlet that we had, that you guys had at the time. Mine was cleaning fish, but.
What was the first age when you started guiding? Like, when did they trust you to
7.
take the guests out in a boat?
Yeah, 7.
You were guiding at 7.
And you were serving at 5.
No, I was serving at 8.
No, there's pictures of you at like River's age with
really?
the bow tie, the white shirt, the blue
Oh my
shorts.
God. I think what
5.
I remember is I had full control of the front room. Like, it was all me by the age of 12.
Yeah, say then it
Set
was
up, take down, clean. Oh,
There you go.
Oh, the whole
there
thing.
you go. Clifton in a bow tie, serving, standing like he's James Bond.
I was so proud of myself back then. Oh my God.
Those Texan hats. That's a good one. I think that's the Kieran.
This is really, really cool. Growing up in that environment, singing with my dad and my sister out front until I was 23, that really is my foundation of being an artist, was my experience at Nimmo Bay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the tenor! Where there is faith, nothing is impossible. Don't be afraid. We can find a miracle.
Like you said, the fabric of Nimmo Bay is filled with music and musical moments. But my favorite moment every night after dinner was watching my dad grab a guitar, an old 12-string, and sit down in front of the fireplace and just sing some Gordon Lightfoot or John Prine, Neil Young. There was a magic to it. It was kind of like a dream.
Well, we never sit around and play.
Here's a tale of a man who's not afraid to dream. Who built his world on grit and timber, fit for king and queen. A man who chose to strike a chord and not his rowdy son. Who never let the bottle wash away what had been done. Sail on, though we know not what's in store. Sail on, my paw, till we reach the eastern shore. Fraser and his team have created this beautiful space, the Melody Room.
It's kind of evolving into like a singer-songwriter retreat. But the concept of tiny desk concerts is kind of another thing that I'm like, okay, I would love to create something along those lines.
Yeah. So Fraser called me, like a month ago?
Yeah.
And you said you wanted to take the musical experience at Nimmo Bay to another level.
Yeah, we started talking about the room and the space. So I'm like, yeah, well, we got the front. He's like, no, you need something that someone can bring their laptop, plug it in, and then you have everything set to go.
So this is the engineer's room, and we want to have a capture space, an engineer space. So when people come in here and they're inspired by a forest bathing experience or being on the water, they come in here, they're charged with the energy of nature, and just a drop of a space bar, you're ready to capture something beautiful.
So what does that look like for here?
So we want to create a window so the engineer can see what's going on, but we don't want it to be intrusive.
Can you do it with a video camera and then have like a TV here, like a live feed, so that there's no screen?
That's actually a better idea. So we have a desk looking out this way, and then I think I'm going to go with your idea. You have two long screens here that capture the space and have a direct feed to the 3 cameras in the other room.
And I think for me, I just know that'd be cool. People can show up with their laptop, and if there is a moment of inspiration, you plug it in and capture it, and then move on. You don't have to just commit to this. There's so much else that you can do, right? You can just, when you're feeling it, come here, and then when you're not, you're out, on a hike or exploring nature and that. So I think every space has to have that warmth, that softness, that remember, we're not here just to work. We're here to enjoy it and create a little bit. I just realized how important music was to all the guests coming here. So I was looking for a way to carry that on. And the way for me was to create a space where the musicians would be attracted to, and then attracting team members that also love to play and sing, and then creating a space where everyone get together.
We all kind of come together and create these music nights at the end of a trip that guests get to be a part of.
Everyone brings their passions, and this is just another one of those passions.
Yeah. So like we do every night at the end of a trip at Nimmo Bay, we're setting up for music night. Tonight we got some special guests. So it's going to be a fun night with the guests that have no idea what's about to hit them.
The guests, I think, will feel that authenticity in what we offer and then connect with that. And I think if you can explore those authentic, meaningful aspects of yourself, your guests will feel that and they'll see that, and you cannot buy that. You cannot fake that. So I think that it'll just lead to a deeper, more meaningful experience for our guests at the end of the day.